section 6.7. It says the table shows the prices for CDs at 4 different stores. Which store has the lowest price per CD? So what you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to take each one of those stores and take the total price and divide it by the number of CDs they purchased. So the first store, we're going to take $30 and divide it by 4. 4 will go into 37 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Subtract, we get 2. Bring your decimal straight up. Bring your next digit down. 4 will go into 25 times. 5 times 4 is 20. When you subtract, you get 0. Now, because I have another 0 here, I can just go ahead and bring the 0 up top because we know 4 cannot go into 0. Okay, so the price for my budget buy, it was $7.50. For CD City, it was $15.99, and we're going to divide that by 2. 2 will go into 15 7 times. That's 14. Subtract. Bring your decimal up. Bring your next digit down. That's going to be a 9. Subtract. Again, that's going to be 9. Okay. Now, we're talking money, so we do not have to continue on, but that's going to be roughly $7.99 a CD. At Music Mall, we're going to take $21.99 and divide it by 3. So 3 will go into 21 7 times. Subtract. Bring my decimal up. Next digit down. 3 will go into 9 3 times. And again, 3 will go into 9 times. So budget buy was $7.50. CD City was $7.99. Music Mall is $7.33, and Shop Smart was $8.99. So it asks who had the lowest price. That would be Music Mall. Question number 2, it says the cost of dinner for 3 is $20.25. What is the best estimate for the price per person? Well, if you take the $20.25 and divide it by 3, we're just dividing here. It's going to be $6.75. Okay, and if you notice, the best estimate here would be C. Okay. Number 3, you have a chart there. It says, based on the table, what is the cost to buy 10 of each different type of reed? Well, in the table, if you notice the clarinet reed, they come 10 per box. So I only need that one box for the clarinet reeds. For oboe reeds, only 1 comes per box, and they're $4.95 a piece. So you're going to take your $4.95 and times it by 10, because I need 10 of them to get 10 reeds. So that's just $49.50. So I'm going to come back over here. Okay. And then for the alto saxophone reeds, they come 5 to a box. So I need 2 boxes of that. So I'm going to take $8.42 and times it by 2. And I'm going to get $16.84. Now remember, when you add, you've got to line your decimals up. And go ahead and add. So once I add, I get $71.47, which is C. On number 4, it says Samuel bought 4 rolls of tape to seal boxes. Each roll contains 32.9 meters of tape, and he uses 1.2 meters to seal each box. What is the total number of boxes he can seal with the 4 rolls of tape? So the first thing I'm going to do is find out how much tape he has. So I'm going to take the 4 rolls and times it by the 32.9 meters. So if we have to multiply that, remember when you multiply, take 4 and multiply by each digit. When you have decimals when you're in multiplication, remember this is 1 spot from the end. This one didn't go anywhere, so that was a total of 1. So from the end of my problem, I'm going to come in 1. So I have 131.6 meters of tape to use. Now from that, I'm going to take the 131.6 meters, and I'm going to divide that by 1.2 meters, which is how much he needs for each box. Now if I scoot over to the side and again divide it, remember you cannot have a decimal in the number that you're dividing by, so I need to move the decimal to the end one place. So when I move this one place, I have to move this one also one place. So now I'm going to divide. Now I could go ahead and carry out an extra 0 if I want to. And what I noticed then is that I want to start and repeat. So, but it says how many boxes could I tape up? I could only be able to box up 109 boxes because the 0.6 does not complete a box. So A would be my answer for number 4. On number 5, it says Alicia wants to buy a camera that costs $228 including tax. She has $4.75 each week for the past 8 weeks. How much more money does she need? Well, first of all, I've got to find out how much she has. If she had $4.75 for 8 weeks, so I'm going to multiply. Again, here the decimal is 2 places and 0, so that's a total of 2 places. From the end, I'm going 2 places. So she saved up $38. So she needs a total of 228, and she's already saved 38. And I want to know how much more. I'm going to subtract, and I will get $190, which is D. Number 6, it says the regular price of a meal is $6.75. On Tuesday, the meal is on sale for $1 off the regular price. Sarah wants to purchase 4 of those meals. What is the total cost of meals before tax? Well, if they were $6.75 every other day, and on Tuesday I get to take $1 off, that means they're going to be $5.75. So I'm going to take my $5.75 and times it by 4. Again, 2 decimal places here, none here, so it's a total of 2. So move here, a total of 2. So it's going to cost her $23 to purchase 4 meals before tax. Number 7 is that Gordon has 4 23.9-ounce jars of spaghetti sauce. It takes 4.78 ounces to make 1 pizza. If he uses all 4 jars, what is the maximum amount of pizzas he can use? Well, if he's got 4 jars that are 23.9 ounces apiece, we've got to find the total sauce. So we're going to take the 23.9 and times it by 4. Okay, so the total sauce that we have is 95.6. Now I'm going to take the sauce, which is 95.6, I'm going to divide it by 4.78. So if I divide, now remember, I cannot have a decimal in this number, so I need to move it 2 places to the end. So that means I have to move this one 2 places to the end, so I have to add a 0 for a placeholder there. Now, when I go to divide, and bring down, that means that I can fix 20 pizzas with the amount of sauce that he has.